How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. We have a brand new money-making method, and this one might take me a little bit longer to show you, so I'm actually going to go ahead and jump right on into it and explain it as we go there, because I'm going to manually run there. That way you can figure out where we're going. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to teleport to the mining guild. The mining guild is where we're going to be headed off to. So you can get there by using a skills necklace. That's probably the easiest way to do it. So grab one of those out of the GE and use it to teleport here. You can also teleport here with a modded blacksmith helmet, and you can also go to the Falador lodestone or teleport using the Falador teleport like they did back in, I don't know how long ago it was we used to do that. But that's basically it. You just need to get to the mining guild no matter how you get here. Once you get down here, you're going to be running through the guild and go over to the living rock caverns. So I'm going to go ahead and explain how this method works as we run to the living rock caverns. That way we can multitask like pros. So essentially what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring all of the mining boosts you possibly can, and we're going to be mining concentrated gold. So you do have to have a mining level of level 80 or above in order to do this method. And I'm sure there's some people that are like, what? Why would we go mine concentrated gold? So the thing is, I think this might have been something that Jagex slightly overlooked, and for good reason, because not a lot of people would actually even think to go do concentrated gold now that the update is out and mining and smithing has been reworked, and most people don't even consider concentrated stuff in a living rock cavern to do anything. Actually, for both fishing and mining, living rock cavern is essentially dead content now. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys it's not completely dead content. It's actually a decent way to make some extra cash, especially if you are at a lower mining level and you want some very, very AFK EXP. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here with your full mining gear, and just to show you guys that you can do this with a lower level pickaxe, I brought not a perfect pickaxe. I brought an Elder Rune pickaxe +1, but ideally you should use the highest level pickaxe you have. So if you have Earth and Song, be sure to use that one. Then the other thing you have to have with you is you're going to need the sign of the porter. Alternatively, yeah, there's actually, never mind. There's really no alternative to bring the sign of the porter. So use the Grace of the Elves or the sign of the porter themselves, whichever one you have. The Grace of the Elves is obviously going to be way better because you can store lots of charges in it, and that's what I would highly recommend you do. And then that's really all you have to have for gear. Just whatever mining boosts you have. If you have the mining cape, that's going to be very useful, but whatever you've got is going to work. And then as far as your inventory setup, we're going to have the decorated mining urn. And I just kind of assume at this point in the game, you probably don't have the urn enhancer if you're doing the level 80 stuff here. But if you have urn enhancers, then be sure to use those too. You're also going to want to use a lava titan pouch. I guess I'm not going to crack mine because I got my monkey right here, and I'm just here to show you what this does anyway. And you're also going to need a very large stack of goldstone spirits. Goldstone spirits currently buy for 50 GP or less, which is pretty nice. They're very cheap. You can also buy 25,000 of them per 4 hours. So they're very, very easy to stock up. So it's pretty sweet. The next thing you're going to want to need is a perfect plus potion or a perfect juju's mining potion. Either one is going to work out just fine. So go ahead and chug that when you get down here before you start actually mining. And that's really all there is. That's really all it entails. If you have the mining aura, the mining aura is going to help a lot. If you have the legendary quarry master, that's going to be pretty good. It's going to give you an extra 10% chance to critically hit. But whichever level of this aura you have, it's going to give you a better chance of critical hitting, which adds up quite a bit, and you'll get quite a bit more money per hour. There are some things that are not worth using here, by the way, and that would be like a skill champa or something, because they don't really actually increase the amount of ores you're going to get here that much as far as the gold deposits go. And overall, it's really actually a negative as far as the end result for how much money you end up getting. So it's really better off just not using those. Also, it's very important to note that you do not need to bring any kind of boost as far as getting geodes here, because for some reason, and I really don't understand this at all, so maybe Jagex can fill me in the comments down below. Hi guys. But the concentrated gold coal deposits does give you geodes, but for some reason the concentrated gold deposit does not give you geodes, and I don't really understand why that is. That doesn't really make any sense to me, especially with this being a higher level, but whatever. So when you come over here, you're simply just going to start mining this, and then you'll notice kind of like right off the bat what's going on here. So if I take off my Grace of the Elves for just a second and then mine one rock, you'll see what happens. Boom. So let me explain what just happened here. So you see that mining 1 bar gave us 10 gold ores, and you did not see that incorrectly. That is definitely what actually happened. We got 10 gold ores from mining 1 progress bar. So essentially what happens here, guys, is we're going to be using 5 stone spirits to get 5 extra ores, because concentrated ores, both the concentrated gold and the concentrated coal, both give you 5 resources instead of 1 resource. That was the change with the mining and smithing rework. Well, the cool thing is about how this works out is that when you do the gold deposit here, it gives you an extra 5 ores because it uses 5 gold stone spirits, which is pretty amazing. Now, to make it even more amazing though, and this is the part that really got me going, it really made me want to make this video and test out the rates and everything, is the fact that when you are using the grace of the elves or the porters of themselves, as you can see kind of right there on the screen, every time you send 10 gold ores back to your bank, it only uses up 1 charge. So for 1 charge, you send 10 ores back to your bank. It's pretty nuts. And just in case you're not totally sold on it yet, you're like, that's pretty cool, but what else you got? Well, this right here, if you watch my stamina bar here, watch my stamina bar fills all the way up. Boom. So, sorry, my progress bar. When the progress bar fills all the way up and I am able to get some ores, what ends up happening is your perfect plus potion, which also acts as your perfect juju mining potion. What that will do, if you watch my 1 through 99 mining guide, which I'll put in the description down below, it explains it in there. But essentially what it does is every time that you use one of the stone spirits that you have with you, it totally refills your stamina bar, which means that you can get pretty much the top rates down here without even paying attention. So you can go fully 5-minute AFK down here while still having very high stamina, which means you're not really losing much efficiency. Sure, it's not exactly the 4-tick method, but it's about the closest thing you'll ever get to it with it being AFK. So as far as what the numbers go for this method, and as far as how much you're going to earn by doing this method, the XP rates and stuff like that, if you are level 99, then you can expect the XP rates to be anywhere right around 120,000, and that is assuming that you have lots of extra boosts and everything like urns and whatnot. If you're below the level of 99, maybe you're just at 80 or so, then you can expect something between 75k and 100k per hour here, which is actually pretty great because of the fact that with the price of gold ore right now, which is right around 280 to 300 a piece, you're actually going to be making 1.5 to 1.6 million per hour here, and that's pretty amazing. You're going to be getting right around 5,000 to 5,200 gold ores by mining here at level 99. And so that makes this a pretty awesome money-making method. That means if you sat here for 10 hours, you get something around 50,000 gold ores. And right now, they're currently just going up. So with that in mind, you could just hold on to them a little bit longer. It really depends on what the prices are going to look like in the future. But regardless, this is a very good money-making method if you are a lower level and want to come down here and grind some mining where there's actually no other players because they all think it's dead. Anyway, guys, I really enjoyed this method because of the fact it's got so many different strange things going on, like being able to get 10 gold ores at once, as well as being able to send them all back to your bank for only 1 charge. It's also really cool that I was able to find a use for the Living Rock Caverns, so I was actually just really excited about that achievement, if nothing else. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I really hope you enjoy this method. If you guys want to see more money-making methods, then be sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm coming out with a lot of them right now. And if you guys want to be the first ones to jump on these methods, then be sure to be part of that notification squad. Anyway, guys, also down below, you can check out our Discord if you want to. It's actually growing pretty massively now, and I'm just kind of blown away by that. So thank you so much for your support for those people that are joining. We have over 2,900 people in the Discord now, so it's a pretty great community. Feel free to jump in there. We have free flipping sections, and you guys can discuss all the money-making methods and see what's going on down there. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.